Hello and welcome back to step-by-step GuitarTuition.com. This is the fourth lesson in the Step 1 module, and in this lesson we'll be looking at some basic chord sequences using the chords that we looked at in lesson 1, A major, D major and E major. Hopefully you'll be reasonably familiar with these three major chords by now, but if you feel that you haven't yet mastered them, then I would recommend going back to lesson 1 just to recap, as this lesson will involve some quick chord changes. Firstly, I'll explain what a chord sequence is. A chord sequence, or progression as it's sometimes referred to, is a series of chords that are used to accompany a tune. Sequences can be very simple, using only 2 or 3 chords throughout the song, or they can be more complicated, using numerous different chords from different keys. Most popular songs that you'll listen to will consist of 2 or 3 chord sequences put together in a different order. For example, one sequence for the verse, another sequence for the chorus, another sequence for the introduction, and so on. As a guitarist, you'll spend a lot of time playing chord sequences, so it's important to be able to change from one chord to another quickly and without losing rhythm. In this lesson, we're going to play 4 different chord sequences, and to help us with our timing, we'll play along to some drum and bass backing tracks. You can find all 4 sequences in your notes that accompany this lesson, and you'll also see them displayed on your screen. The sequences are divided into 4 equal parts, and these are called measures or bars. At this stage we'll keep it simple by playing 4 even down strums per measure. For example, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. Your aim is to be able to change chords quickly and stay in time with the backing tracks. The tempo of the backing tracks is 100 beats per minute, and you can find longer versions of them to play along with on the step-by-step website. Let's begin with the first chord sequence. We're going to play 2 measures of A major and 2 measures of D major. At the end of the sequence you'll see 2 dots. This is called a repeat sign, and it means that you play the whole progression twice. If you make a mistake or you feel that you can't keep up, just rewind and go back to the beginning and try again. So if you're ready, you'll hear a 4-beat count and then the backing track will start. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. D. A. D. And end on A. Now let's try the second sequence. 2 measures of A and 2 measures of E, repeated. So if you're ready, 4 beats and in. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. E. Back to A. E. And end on the A. Let's try the third sequence now. This is 1 measure of A, 1 measure of D, 1 measure of E, 1 measure of D, and then we repeat the whole thing. Okay, so if you're ready, remember 4 beats and in. And your first chord. 2, 3, 4. A. D, E, D, A, D, E, D, and end on the A. And now for the fourth sequence, 1 measure of D, 1 measure of A, 1 measure of E, and 1 measure of A, repeated. Okay, when you're ready, after 4, starting on the D chord. 2, 3, 4. D, A, E, A, and again D, A, end on the D. Okay, so that's the 4 chord sequences. You may have found it difficult to keep up at first, but with practice your chord changes will get quicker and also your timing will improve and you'll find it easier in future to strum along with your favourite songs. Remember, you can find longer examples of those backing tracks to practice to on the step-by-step website. Just see your lesson notes for details. I look forward to seeing you lesson 5, where we'll be looking at some basic improvising ideas using the scales and arpeggios that we've learned so far. I'll see you then. 2, 3, 4.